In part 11 of Fire Emblem Engage, we arrive just in time to see the battle between King Maureen and King Hyacinth, in which Maureen just absolutely destroys Hyacinth. But then, waits as Hyacinth puts on an emblem ring, grabs Maureen's sword, and then Maureen keeps holding onto that sword while evil Emblem Lynn shows up, lines up an arrow, shoots, and kills him. How did Brody last this long with this dumb of a king? And we have a literal moment of silence for the dead king before we have to go and fight off the rest of the Illusion army, led by Ivy again, since we decided to leave her alive last time for some reason. Either way, we start the chapter and we're at the end of a large snowy field with two main paths to the north and south, with a couple of places that kind of connect the two. Now, just ahead of us is a recruitable unit, but they're over a wall and immediately charge into the enemies, so we kind of need to get there fast. So I use the warp staff for probably the first time in both of my playthroughs to warp a leader over the wall to recruit the new person before they killed themselves. So let's talk about the new person. We recruit Jade, who is an axe armor unit with the usual, good strength, good defense, and a surprisingly high base res of 6 for an armored unit. The thing is, her stats just aren't great for her level. Like, she has 2 more strength, speed, and defense compared to Louis's base. But Louis and her, there's a 6 level difference between the two. Plus, I've already invested in Louis, and I have Boucheron, who's already a bulky axe user, who's suddenly started to pop off. She isn't bad, she's just kind of underwhelming by the time we get her. So once I recruit her, her and Louis work together and bully everybody in the south, while Boucheron, Celine, and Citrine kind of take down people in the north. And finally, we're left with just Ivy. And she's just like she was in the last map, but without the emblem ring. So basically a flying mage without the weapon swapping and vantage shenanigans and stuff. Basically, she's a lot easier. She still has good damage, but I gave Alfred the killer lance from Amber, and he crit, taking out a first health bar. And I have Jean using the 3 Houses Lord emblem ring to equip Fail Not to try to take her down in a single turn. And that's it. The chapter's over. The fight against her is so much easier this time. And with the chapter over, we confront Ivy and basically tell her, hey, your father is evil. And he probably wanted you to die here since he didn't even bother to give you an emblem ring this time. She finally agrees and tells us that her father is going to a nearby cathedral to perform a ritual to bring back Sombron. So we go in there, no questions asked.